Hey guys, Skip here. How's it going, guys? Doing a little house cleaning here and getting rid of the all the mess and stuff here on the table. I'm going to have a kitchen table again. It's going to be in one separate section. But I got a knock on the door from the FedEx guy, so it looks like I've got an unboxing. And can anybody guess what this is? Tell you the truth, guys, I kind of wanted one of these a long time ago, and here's the first hint. I think it came out last like October or September or October. It's a Horizon hobby. I believe it's E-Flite, but I'm not positive. Sure, pretty sure. And it's a UMX Micro. Anybody out there yet? Got it close? Maybe already has seen this. Maybe already knows the size of the box. All right, I'll give it away. It's the Timber, UMX Timber, guys. Let's tear into this. And hey, no builds this time. No build video or nothing. Just get a charged battery, throw it in, and set up the radio and controls, and go. Oh, Willie's going to get into the action here. Doing this one-handed, so don't try this at home. Left-handed too. It shows. Let's try this right-handed. You're a good boy, aren't you? Yes, you want to say hello to everybody. Hi, YouTube. This is Willie. He's a good boy, aren't you, buddy? Yeah. You want to show the snaggletooth when you smile? Huh? Show Dave snaggletooth. No, no snaggletooth today. All right. You want to hold the camera for Dad? We got an unboxing to do here. This was kind of unexpected. I just ordered this yesterday. Thanks, Horizon Hobby, guys. I mean, honestly, it didn't even appear on my account yet. I haven't even seen this on my account as far as orders placed, and it's already here today. That's some kind of record, I'd have to say. Right top of the box is right there. It's got a little handle on it. Self-contained, the Horizon Hobby UMX Timber. Take off and land almost anywhere. Surprised this plane did not come with a set of floats, guys. Can you believe that? The original Timber did. This is just like the original Timber scaled down, but I mean, it even has flaps and even has the big tires and stuff on it, which is going to be kind of cool. But no floats. You got to pay another 20 bucks to get the floats, but oh well. I don't know that I'd want this one on the water anyway, being so light. The chances are it just might take off on its own. So let's pop this baby open, see how she looks. This is how she comes. I mean, it's pretty. They really designed the box around the airplane, that's for sure. And unboxing is as simple as this. Ta-da! We're done, guys. This is the unboxing right here. The rest of the work comes with the oh, maybe there's a little more work here. There's some landing gear stuff here. I think that's for floats. It comes with optional float mounting gear, but you still got a lot of floats. Anyhow, and here's a nifty-difty instruction pack that usually tells you everything you need to know. These guys are fantastic as far as when they give you the instructions on how to set up your AS3, your optional guys, okay? For those that don't like the safe, you don't have to have it. You can just go full bore on this thing, just bind it like a normal airplane, normal binding procedure, and you won't even have the AS3X and stuff like that. So you can do it that way if you want to, but otherwise if you bind it with the AS3X, you still have an option of using safe or just flying it with the assistance of the gyros. So the manual, again, is pretty straightforward. Just to show you a little bit of something here. They usually in a number of different languages. English is always up in the front for us. But they will go through an actual step-by-step process on how to set up your radio. It tells you which channels to go on, which everything. I mean, if you follow the manual step by step, you'll have your radio program. This thing will work perfect in about 5-10 minutes tops. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get that started, and we'll see you shortly here for a Maiden flight. So this will be an unboxing and a Maiden flight right outside the door of my house. And for change, that it's not raining and the wind's not blowing. Wow, we'll take advantage of this weather. Thanks for watching. Hold tight, we'll be back shortly. Okay guys, kind of gone over this thing a little bit thoroughly. There's a few things I want to point out. When you get back here to the tail section, see if I can balance this okay and you get to see this. Hopefully, let's see, get the light on it just right. The tail is actually like a foam hinge. They have reinforced that foam with little strips of Scotch tape. May or may not hold, I don't know. I had to kind of reattach a lot of the Scotch tape areas on the plane itself, but you might want to keep an eye on this. Back in here, I think I'm going to put just a little dab of foam tack glue where that little tiny bit of hinge is separating, and then I won't have to worry about if the tape comes off on the other side. Other than that, the rest of the thing is still taped together pretty much like all the other UMX, a little bit fatter and stuff like that. Should be okay. In the compartment area and stuff here, there seems to be plenty of room, and I would suggest obviously more than the 200 mAh battery that they suggest. I've got a 280 in here, and it still wants to be a little tail heavy unless I move it up a little bit. But where they've got their deal right there, mine will fly right about there. A little forward might even end up being a little bit better. So, and I was incorrect, by the way, guys. After reading the instructions, you bind this one up just like any other normal plane. And you have the option of the 5th channel, your gear switch at your normal gear switch will be to activate safe. Okay, otherwise it is always going to have the AS3X going. Not like earlier I said. I think I said it was optional if you wanted to not use AS3X at all. But if you plug the plane in and bind it the normal way, and it is a normal procedure to bind, it's not anything special in your radio that you have to set up with this plane. So just like a regular normal plane, the AS3X and the safe is already pre-programmed in there. All you have to use is your gear switch. Okay, we'll get it battery charged up and get this thing outside and take her for a flight. I did notice the thing comes stock with the ailerons trimmed up on both sides a little bit. I don't know if that'll straighten out when I put a battery in it and it settles down and does its little AS3X dance, but we'll see. Hold tight, guys. This will take just a little while. It's a small battery. Also neglected to mention, guys, with the other stuff, with the mounts down here for the optional phone kit, they do have the additional slats that you can put on your wings if you want to. I don't fly my other timber with the slats. I don't like the way it handles. It's fast enough with, and it's slow enough without. I don't want to mess with it. If they could take these on and off, maybe with 2-way tape or something like that, I might try them. I tried them on Mike's timber, the full size, and I didn't like flying with the slats, so I left mine off of my timber. So I'll probably end up doing the same on this one. All right, but yeah, I just saw these in here, and I was unboxing here, and I didn't show the whole thing. Not much to show. All right, be back in a short, guys. Thanks. Wind kicked up a little bit. Now it's coming from the other direction, but we're gonna give it a try. Check our control surfaces. Tend to go up higher one side than they do the other. I don't know why, but they both do that. And the wheels on the inside, I'm going to have to do a little something with the hubs to keep the wheels out from riding on the bent part of the spring there. All right, I'm definitely going to have to turn it around now because the wind just totally changed on me here. Oh, it's a lot faster than I thought. It's a lot faster than I thought. I thought for sure this is going to be a piece of cake to fly around here. I may want to put the wing stabilizers on this one. She does have handle awful nice though. Definitely got the power to do just about anything. Let's try it with the flaps on here. Watch that tree there. Alright, that's full flap. I did put 2 stages of flap in this instead of the minus 90 and 90. I put the minus 90, which brings it all the way up, and 50 and 0, which brings them all the way down. Oh, nice little plane, but that was a with the wind landing, and the tail carried me over a little bit.
Agility mode.
We'll put that back in the agility mode. Try that again. Well, that was with flaps, guys. It gets up in a heartbeat. Of course, I got all the traffic in the world coming now. First crash. Thanks, pal. Well, we'll see how much damage we did. Every truck in the world got to come down here this street all of a sudden now, huh? Yeah, I can't believe this, man. All of a sudden this road turned into just nothing but traffic. Yeah. Alright, hold tight, guys. I'm sure it's fine. That's it. And I'm going to quit now until the traffic jams decide to quit down my street. But I did bump the nose here a little bit. I'm going to have to smooth that out a little bit. But be careful when you, like I said, with the tail section, you guys here, I almost flew it again. And the tail section had come off. That tape does not hold. It doesn't hold for shit. Can you see that? So do a little foam tack glue down there like I'm going to do and make that permanent. Alright, this is Skip signing off. This is the E-Flite UMX Timber. It's going to be a great plane, but need a little bit of work. Might go with those flaps, those slats now, considering it is so damn fast. But it's going to be a cool little bird to fly. A lot of fun. Thanks for watching. Quick look here, guys. Just did a couple minor repairs. Just touched up the nose a little bit, and I put yellow on the outside of the props. Help make it see it a little bit better. I'm thinking about going putting an FPV pod on the front of this, so I left the back of the propellers without that. The wings themselves, all the control surfaces themselves are also taped, so you may want to do the crazy, not crazy glue, but the foam tack glue that I use. I also used some back here, and you'll see now that my rudder is still here. It still moves, and it will move, but it is attached now. With just a few little minor tiny drops off of a toothpick. You get it down there and you stretch it a few times on both surfaces, and then you just let it sit with just a tiny little gap apart, and you've got yourself a permanent hinge for this thin kind of foam. As these pieces of tape and stuff go off here, I'll probably be going underneath there and hitting all the other little foam hinge areas on all the surfaces here like that. The other thing I wanted to point out too is the side marker lights, guys. The wires are exposed. They're just kind of strips that are sitting there. I'm thinking I'm going to put a little 5-minute epoxy and just brush a little epoxy over the whole thing. It'll not only waterproof it, but it'll help protect it and help keep that little deal safe. Same as on the top, and probably yeah, on the bottom as well. And then of course there's one over here. Now the 2 little lights up in the front, I noticed that they are very tiny little small things. I may put an extra dab of glue just to make sure they stay where they're supposed to. And then the tape that's holding the wires down in there, we're going to do a little better job with that as well. I may actually put and invent some kind of little battery tray, to tell you the truth, that needs to go in here.
and hold my battery in place, because the Velcro that comes with the thing and the Velcro on the bottom of those batteries just doesn't work real well. The first thing to fly out was the battery. You know, well, that's no good. That's good. It means it might shift around in flight too, and that could cause some real problems. Other than that, guys, it's a pretty tight little plane. No other real damage or anything like that. I may still put the wing slats on here. Just a little drop of foam tack glue on each. You can separate that stuff without ripping up your plane. But it is also strong enough that it won't just come off. It never gets hard, so it's always semi-flexible. It's good stuff. All right, talk to you later, guys. This is Skip, signing out.